Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth and just want to state the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is an article in the New York Post in the politics section. And it says, Iran foreign minister warns U.S. will not be spared from the fire amid Israel-Hamas war. So this, hey, this guy's telling them this shit in front of their faces here in the Americas at the UN. So I'm looking like, hey, these Esau pissed. So let's get into some of the article. Check it out. It says, Iran's foreign minister accused the U.S. of directing Israel's war against Hamas in the Gaza Strip, saying in a fiery speech, he was in a fiery speech, this guy meaning what the fuck he's saying, at the United Nations, that America would not be spared from the fire if fighting is not halted. So he's making threats in America to them, you know, just he's here from his country. He came through just to let them know, hey, look, y'all keep the shit up. You see? It says, we have always supported peace and security. But today in New York and the United Nations, I say frankly to the American statement, who are now managing the genocide in Palestine, that we do not welcome an expansion of war in the region. Hossein Amir Abdullahian, if I'm pronouncing that right, said in his address. But I warn, if the genocide in Gaza continues, they will not be spared from this fire, he went on. It is our home, and West Asia is our region. We do not compromise with any party and any side, and we have no reservation when it comes to other home security. And that's not their damn home in reality, you know. But you get what he's saying as far as them being there, because people don't really know that that's the land of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But the Lord is about to bring us back into our land, man, and he's about to get rid of everybody that's over there. All those people, they just fighting for nothing. It's all in vain, man. Anyway, it says the Minister of Foreign Affairs for the Islamic Republic of Iran also called for the genocide and forced displacement of the people of Gaza to stop, and urgent and wider humanitarian aid to be delivered to the territory. According to international law, which I don't even know why they be bringing up this international law shit, because the international law that they talking about is ran by the so-called white man that's terrorizing your ass. You know, international law, that shit don't make it doesn't benefit anybody but them. Why you think everybody is in solidarity with Israel? They don't give a shit about Israel bombing and killing damn civilians, which are war crimes to anybody else. When Russia, you know what I'm saying, it was doing what they doing over in Ukraine is war crimes and shit. They matter of fact, they have an arrest warrant out for Vladimir Putin over there, man, the president of Russia, the international community, so to speak. He did go to China though, you see. So that international law shit, that international court, that shit don't mean nothing, man. Because these so-called white people, they running that shit, and it's only going to benefit them. It's always benefited them, and that's the only people that's going to benefit. You can forget about it. So it says, according to the international law, the Palestinian Liberation Movement, Hamas is fighting the occupation and has a legitimate right, he said. So, they throwing the Hamas shit in our face like they're terrorists. But I don't know nothing about no damn Hamas. Hell, I didn't even know nothing about no Hamas until until this thing got going. But, hey, if you're a people, I can't say if they're protecting the damn place or not. You know, see, when it comes to the so-called white man and his news, man, you got to kind of take it. You got to you just can't really believe shit this motherfucker is saying. Just be honest about it. The scripture says never to trust thine enemy. Because we understand that all the major news networks that are pushing all the information that people are getting, they're all owned by the Israelis. They're all owned by Jews. So, of course, they're going to give you a one-sided story. You see? So you got to take it with a grain of salt, man, you know. But I found this to be interesting, though. It says, so here's the guy right here. Now check out what these people are saying, though, because they pissed. These so-called white people pissed. I'm going to get to that point in a second here. It says, Mr. President, according to our negotiations, Hamas is ready to release civilian prisoners. On the other hand, the world should support the release of 6,000 Palestinians held in Israeli prisons. Israeli officials have reportedly delayed a ground invasion of the Gaza Strip meant to crush Hamas, in part to allow continued negotiations over the release of more than 200 hostages held by the jihadists. The captives are believed to include 10 Americans after 2 were released by Hamas last week. Tehran has long funded terror groups across the Middle East and helped plan and sign off on the Hamas October 7th multi-front. Okay, we got all that. We know all about all that. I wanted to get to the point of these so-called white people, though, talking shit, because this man is here in the Americas telling them to their face, y'all ain't shit. And we're going to get y'all if y'all don't cut the bullshit out. It says conservatives were not impressed with the decision to grant Abdullahian, if I'm pronouncing this guy's name right, a visa to enter the U.S. So they pissed that they even, you know, allowed this guy to even come here. It says the president may not want to set red lines, but the Islamic Republic and Iran certainly isn't afraid to. Former State Department spokesperson Morgan Ortagus said on X, on our soil, while they plot to kill cabinet officials. So see, this man boldly telling y'all, we gonna kick y'all asses. He came here on a visa, stood there boldly and told them what was popping, man. So really what that's saying is these, you know, you Americans, you so-called white people that stole this country, you're losing right now. No one has respect for you no more. You used to be able to go around and just, whatever you said, man, I couldn't remember a time when people was talking shit to America like how they talking shit to America. These people like, bring it on. Everybody got nukes pointed this way. Everybody talking shit about nuking your ass. And that's how you know that we're in the end days, man. We're in the end times. Y'all better, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, these lessons be for you. We're trying to wake you up. We're trying to let you know that everything that you see that's going on, all that stuff is going on because it's the will of Yahweh H.I.M on behalf of the children of Israel, which are you. He's doing this for you. He's doing this for his inheritance, for his portion, which is Jacob, man. He's doing this on your behalf, riling up these countries. Everything that's about to happen, World War III, everything that's going to be nuked. Hey, look, that's all the Lord's plan, man, for you. But now, if you don't want to, you know, get down, you don't want to, while he's extending that hand, you don't want to repent and come to him and be remorseful and say, I'm sorry for the sins that you've committed, then your ass going to get done right along with the so-called white man. You're going right along with your enemy. Why go, this man will put you through all kinds of hell since since we've been, you know, in captivity to him. Why would you want to go out with him? You should be happy that the things that are happening and that are about to happen to Esau is about to happen, so we can get the fuck out of here. Aren't you tired of being ruled over? I mean, I get it. I get that our people don't understand what real freedom is like. And I can't imagine it, man, but I want to feel it. I do want to feel it. I want to know that. I want to know that. I want to experience that firsthand. You should want to experience real freedom from the rule and thumb of white people. You see, you should want to know what it's like to not have to get up and go and punch in the clock for this guy. I've been doing that shit for a long time. You should want to know what it's like to eat real food, to drink real water, to breathe in real air. You know, it's things that we take for granted. You should want those things. You should want to see your people uprise. You should want to see your people come up. You should want to see your people not being dope dealers and drug heads and our women looking crazy as hell out here with their asses out and the children all bugged the fuck all out. You should want to see what it's like to be royal. You should be chanting this man's kingdom down, man. We're rooting We're not with no Palestinians. We don't give a shit about them because the Lord gonna give them the business too. We don't give a shit about no Israelis. But we are chanting, we're rooting for whoever's gonna make the move to go ahead and make this man's kingdom further deteriorate, man. Right? This person says it's unbelievable that we gave this terrorist loser a visa. Arrest him on the spot, then trade him for the hostages in Gaza. But nope, you can't do that. And guess what you so-called white people are gonna do? You're gonna protect him while he's here. You're gonna give him the best of hotel accommodations. You're gonna feed him the best of food, the things that he wants. Hell, it might even send him a couple of chicks. But what you're not gonna do is put your hands on this man. Because if you do that, because they already pissed at y'all about bombing killing a lot of that one general. It's a lot of Iranians that y'all killed, the scientists and shit, them people that y'all done killed and sniped off. See, they haven't forgotten about none of that shit. So y'all do anything to this man, if anything happened to this man, if he doesn't make it back to Iran safe, you might see a goddamn nuke headed towards Israel immediately. Because Iran do got some stuff. So while y'all talking shit, but that lets you know how far you have fallen. Matter of fact, let me get this quick scripture real quick. This is Isaiah. Let me see here. 14:10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? And that's pretty much what these nations are. They looking at y'all like, man, fuck America. They laughing at you, man. Before, people were scared as shit of America. Man, they like, man, y'all some pieces. They talk all kinds. They burning your flag on TV. You know, they sending threats. And they over there doing their thing already. You know what I'm saying? They already hitting a couple of bases over there. You know what I'm saying? And Biden keep talking that shit and he ain't done nothing yet. And see, America spread too thin. You gave up in Afghanistan. You ran directly into the Ukraine shit. You done basically gave up on them. Now you helping out Israel. You're not hearing too much about Taiwan now. With the China and Taiwan thing going on. So you damn Americans, you spread too thin anyway. You sending damn your stockpiles over to Ukraine. Now you about to send shit over to Israel. Your people mad at you in your own country. See, people pissed right now. These damn Americans, they truly are pissed off, man. Like real talk. Again, it says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Have you become just this regular old set of people? America running around here, but talking and speaking as if they fucking superheroes and shit. Now these people looking like, this guy. Looking at you Edomites like y'all trash, man. It says, this person says, this man is threatening us while in our country, as his regime has been actively attacking Americans in the immediate aftermath of a Jew massacre that said regime planned and funded, which killed dozens of U.S. citizens, said Fox News radio host Guy Benson. So these Edomites, they pissed. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby told reporters Thursday that the U.S. has allowed the Iranian foreign minister to attend the UN General Assembly vote on a resolution calling for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. Kirby added that the U.S. was certainly going to take advantage of the opportunity in permitting Tehran's foreign minister to come into the country, but had no control over meetings hosted by the UN Secretary General at the foreign ministerial level. But yeah. Y'all can ask all the questions y'all want. This guy came in to make demands, man. So you get the point. And like I said, hey, these proud ass Americans in these comments, oh my. And they talking shit about Joe Biden, of course. And you have a huge separation in America. You have There's a lot of shit. Hell, you got Israelis and fucking Palestinians going at it right here in America. You think that you over there in the conflict straight up. You see some of these people protesting. You got your Republicans against your Democrats, your red against your blues, you know. You got all this different shit going on. You got damn Edomite so-called white man running around, you know what I'm saying, just letting off the gun, deleting people. You know, he just running, you looking for a so-called white guy in a Subaru right now. So the so-called white man is losing it. And we also warn you too, man, hey, don't go do your shopping. That scripture that talks about get up B time, get up early. Go handle your business, man. We keep warning y'all. You better stay away from these so-called white people, man, in these last days. If you don't have to be around them, y'all better stay away from them. Because you just never know when one of them gonna fucking break into a place with a goddamn AR, man. Because they doing it too randomly. And you just don't know when it's gonna happen. Here you go. They got a manhunt out for a guy that you know, he went to 3 different locations. So while you know, somewhere bullshitting around, look, hey, you bring the party to the house, man. I don't see why you can't just, if you gotta just party, what's so wrong with doing it at your home? You gotta go to white land and go and hang out with some people that will just, you don't know what they're gonna do and when they're gonna do it. Then they get to talking about this mental health. Yeah, there's a lot of mental health people here in America. You can't help it. This is what happens when the so-called white man rules. But anyway, with this article right here, see all these people, they're proud as hell in here, and they have no idea that Israel is about to draw their young men into a war. They have no idea that their cousin's about to get drafted. Their favorite uncle about to get drafted. The brand new daddy's about to get drafted. You see what I'm saying? They about to draft all these niggas. And y'all out here talking about we're solidarity, we're solid with Israel. We're standing with Israel. We're solid with them. Y'all not looking at the fact that, okay, this your taxpayers' money is going towards bombing goddamn kids and children, man, children and women. America is straight head forward sending your taxpayers' money over there to fuck these people up, and you just never know what's gonna happen. And it's all about a spirit, man. So, because let's get this one right here. Salakia, Proverbs 21. I can end out here. I'm not gonna keep it long. No, it's late. It's Proverbs 21:1. It says, "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will." So, the king's heart, not only the king's heart, but you know, you got these prime ministers. You have what America has, you know, called basically the president would be somewhat of a king. He's not a king, but you get what I'm saying. You got these dignitaries all over the world, and the Lord is placing on their minds what to fucking do, man. So you just never know, man, what the Lord might do next, man. This thing is getting hot. It's getting close. But I know that's pretty ballsy though. This guy came here to the Americas on a visa that Joe Biden allowed him to get. He came right here and told them to their faces, y'all some pieces of shit, basically. We gonna fuck y'all up if y'all don't cut the bullshit out. He said in his fiery speech. You see, those people mean business, man. I'll be looking at the news. I've been looking at, you know, when you see those people, when you can tell that those people are heartfelt hurt. I'm talking about falling to the knees of their family members, just crying, bawling their eyes out, man, you know, while holding, you know, a baby, a child or something like that. Like, this shit is on the news. People, I mean, you know, I don't think these are set up scenarios here. These people are, these motherfuckers is either really good crisis actors or they really balling. I'm talking about, like, you know, you can see them like you, and it's the young men too, you know, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. Like, you know, that real passionate hurt, that real passionate cry. Man, them people hurt. Pay attention to some of this news, man. I mean, you know, I've been kind of following it up on Euro News, and you know, they will kind of go off into, they'll let you know, okay, graphic content, and they'll show you, you know, it's fucking bodies on the ground, man. It's blood. and and shit. You know what I'm saying? They try and, they really don't be blurring a lot of this stuff no more, man. But you can see from the rubble, you can see from these buildings. Here you go, you got a fucking 6, 7, 8-story building just pancaked on your ass. I seen one, they was trying to, get this one guy out. And I don't know if they was lying to him about getting his family out, but I think they was lying to him though. But the husband, he kept asking, is my wife and my daughter out? Basically, and I don't think they was really out of there, but I think they was just saying that to basically give him hope. Because he was trapped. They finally did get him out of there. But shit, man, it took him a minute to get that guy out of there, man. But he's pancaked under damn cement floors, man. So those people are going through it over there and they pissed. And they do, they got that, one thing I can't say about them, they care about each other. That's for goddamn show. So when it comes to the anger that's being created, the wrath that's being created, this is gonna be an ongoing thing, man. I mean, it's definitely about to get to a point of a lot of those other Muslim countries, man, are about to get involved, man, and shit about to really hit the fans in World War III. I mean, hey, it is what it is, but a lot of these young Americans, you young American men, or that old you especially you, Jake, you inspiring to be a basketball player, you trying to go to the NFL, you trying to be a goddamn rapper. Nah, these so-called white people about to send your ass a letter and have your ass come straight through to go over there and fight for these so-called white people in Israel, man. Or the Americas, period. So just be prepared. Get ready, man. Y'all better do the Muhammad Ali. So, hey, with that, man, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashola.